What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Expeditions. This is part two if you're just joining us. And we're on the mission Stone Ford. The next mission we're gonna have to use two trucks, so I'm not really looking forward to that. Yeah, the jack screw. I already had to use it once, so you know. I am glad that they what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I'm glad that they're putting you into like multiple truck situations early, I guess. Because God damn, really? Because I feel like that wasn't really a thing. You see that skull right there? To my left? It's a little scary. Because I feel like that really wasn't a thing in SnowRunner. I didn't play Mud Runner, but I feel like that wasn't really a thing in SnowRunner. Like, you were not put into a multi-truck situation, like, at all early on. So I really like this truck. That little baby truck I used, it's cool. I like it. Or car thing. Oh, Jesus. Keep the wheels straight. So we all watch YouTube here. One of the YouTubers that I watch, or YouTube channels that I watch, I guess I should say, is Smosh, and I've only really started watching them recently, which I guess is like would be considered a sin. And they do this thing called Reddit stories. Can I put it right there? No, we're going to turn around, bro. So they do this thing called Reddit stories. And one of the stories that each video tends to have like a theme behind it, and the theme for this one particular video was like bad roommates. And this particular roommate, there's like 3 people living in a house, right? And give me a minute. I may have screwed myself, to be honest. So I can place it here. But I can't place it. Well, maybe I can if I just scoot up a little bit. Ah. Oh God. Beautiful. That was it? That was it. Nah, we're gonna explore around a little bit. So, this particular roommate was like, let me see. I have like, let me set the stage. I don't want them to seem like an asshole yet. I have the biggest room in the, I have the biggest room in the house. So I spend the most amount of money in terms of rent and all that, right? I had the biggest split in terms of the money. Okay, cool. You know, you're thinking, all right, cool. That's fine. And then they say also, I have 100 houseplants or so. So we have cleaner air. And you're like, where's this going? At least that's what I was thinking. You know, I'm thinking, okay, where's this going? And then they say, well, I feel like my roommates, since they don't help out with the plants, they should give me like $25 a month or something. A small fee is in quotations. A small fee because they should give me a small fee of like $25. I should charge them a small fee of like $25 for the clean air that the plants are like producing for the apartment. And everyone commented, and even like the Smosh people, were like, that's insane. Like, this was during COVID, so and the guy was like, yeah, the plants are cleaning out the air. They're like filtering the air, and it's like something, not a Brita filter, but basically like a filter for the air, and it's making the whole just environment better for us, and this, that, and the third. And they were joking about like how it's so much harder to breathe. It's so much harder to breathe in the kitchen, man. Like, since there's no plants in there. They were joking about that. But I don't know. It was killing me. It's like, what do you mean? How are you gonna say that? Oh, I have 100 plants, which is, by the way, an insane number. You have 100 house plants, and you're like, all right. I need y'all to, there's the lights. I need y'all to either not help me out necessarily, but I need y'all to give me money for clean air. And here's the kicker, right? So instead of being like, I need y'all to help me out with the plants, or, you know, sell some of the plants or whatever, because maybe he needs money or something. The guy says, all right, I need y'all to the compromise that he wanted was them to hold their breath as they walk through like the main foyer or whatever, because that's where the plants were recycling the air. I about lost my mind. It's so insane. I love those videos just because of the insanity that people go to just like the ridiculousness that people go to justify some of the stuff that they come up with. There was one that was like legitimately scary, and people thought that the guy was probably going to get murdered because this is like the complete opposite energy, complete opposite spectrum. The guy was like, I hired a roommate. I got a roommate. You know, help out with bills and this, that, and the third. He said he had night terrors and this, that, and the third. And the guy posting the OP was like, yeah, I have nightmares and night terrors too, so it didn't really bother me. But he woke up. I woke up in the middle of the night. To screaming. So I walked like halfway down the hallway. I walked halfway into the hallway, and I thought the man was getting killed or something. And then nothing came of it at first. Then about a month or two passes, and then it happens again. No, not a month or two, like a week goes by or something. And then... Can I use my drone for this? So about a week goes by. There we go. So about a week goes by. He does it again. Oh my god, that's all the way over there. Alright. So a little bit goes by, he does it again, he's screaming. A little bit more time goes by, and he wakes up and he's standing at the foot of his bed, like blank stares. So he gets up and like, I don't know, I think he like taps him on the shoulder, like yells his name or something. And he like kind of wakes up and says sorry or something and like walks out. And eventually, what ends up happening is one night he wakes up for some reason. I forgot how he woke up. I think he just woke up, and the guy was at the foot of his bed with something. No, he was messing around in the grate. You know how some houses have like that little metal grating like in the carpet, or just like not necessarily in the carpet, but just that little metal grating in the floor. He's messing around with that, and he didn't necessarily look at him with like a blank stare, but was just like looking back at him. And the guy, the OP, slowly got up and like kind of quickly left the room, and then got into his car and went down to like a Dunkin' Donuts or a Krispy Kreme or something, like one of those cafes that stays, or like a Waffle House, one of those like cafe / breakfast places that's open like really, really early. I love the sounds of air brakes. I apologize. But yeah, he went down there and he eventually came back like early morning or in the middle of the day, and the guy was gone and had all of his stuff and just left. And in the grates there were pictures of him, the OP, that were like not signed, that had like dates written on it, and there was what's it called, a handle of a broom or something like that, sharpened, that was like beginning to be sharpened, like he was gonna stab him or something. I heard that story, and that shit had me so creeped out, dog. I apologize, I'm just kind of going on tangents about this stuff. There was another one. This is kind of in the roommate vein too, but this kid was in college, and he was talking about how he had a dorm, and one side of the dorm had like a toilet, and the other side had like a closet. And he had all of his stuff in the closet and everything, all of his like important stuff. And it was really weird. It was really weird that his side had a closet and their side didn't. And his friends or his roommates would mention it and be like, it's really weird that your side has that and our side doesn't. And he had like important stuff in there too. I guess I have to drive over here. I think I gotta go that way. I hit that skip time and was really hoping it didn't like burn through all of my gas. So yeah, he damn it, man. Do I have any spare parts? I got a little bit. So he was like, yeah, my roommates are always talking about how we have this closet to store extra stuff in, and they only have this just bathroom little thing. Oh my god. Only have this little bathroom thing, and it kind of annoys them, and they're jealous about it, this, that, and the third, right? He left for a week to go to his parents or whatever on like leave or something. Came back, and all of a sudden he had a toilet, and they also had the little toilet thing, little bathroom. And he was like, I had important stuff in there. What happened? How did they like renovate it or something so fast? And his friends are like, it's always been a toilet. What are you talking about? It's never been a closet. So he's talking about this, and he's like, I don't know what happened. I had important stuff in there. What happened to it? Am I like, how? Am I in the wrong room? Like, did we switch rooms and I just don't remember it? Turns out, and the update is like terrifying. There's no update. There is an update, because they'll post little Reddit updates. It's a 1-sentence update. It just says, update, I have a brain tumor. And that's it. It is so scary to think that, like, it's real. God, I need to really concentrate and not just run into all this shit. It is so scary to think that, like, mentally, I need to word this correctly. It is so scary to think that your brain, you can be perfectly fine, and within like I don't know, just weeks, your brain can start doing that, and it's like, oh, either your medicine that you've been taking for something else is messing with you, you're not getting enough sleep, you're not eating properly, so it's messing with you, or you have a brain tumor. And luckily you caught it early enough, but you have a tumor on your brain that is causing your whole body, your just entire mental state to just warp, and you don't even know what's real. It is so scary. I mean, there's movies about that kind of shit. And it's like, you kind of have to put some suspension of disbelief and be like, well, some of this isn't real, and some of it kind of isn't, but then, like, you know, also, what is real? Well, some of us aren't there, some of us are there and have experienced that kind of stuff, but, like, some of us know people that have experienced that kind of stuff. I don't know. Is that what you're here for? You're here for me to talk about brain tumors and watch a truck haul a single box worth of stuff down a mountain? Oh, okay. Oh, hell yeah, Triceratops. Yeah. You know, oh my god, please. God darn rocks. There's that Jurassic Park survival horror game coming out, I think this year or next year. I really want to play that. That's the one I just discovered, right? I think it is. Yeah, let's get an airdrop. Let's get an airdrop going. Actually, what the hell? Hold up. Yeah, let's do this the intelligent way. Maybe like here, and here, here, and here. I'm hoping it's good. Like the animation in the trailer looked really good, but I'm not entirely sure if it will be good, because what I noticed about Jurassic Park is I don't need anchors. We'll take that fuel though. Take all that. I'll take all that too. And we'll repair that engine. So what I noticed about Jurassic Park, what I was gonna say before I fly down that mountain. Is that another airdrop? It is. Unfortunately, I've never been more serious. they have got a really good grasp on that park builder game, but like they don't know how the hell to do another type of game. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it's like they just don't. And also, I just don't have a lot of faith in them. Like, look at the movies that have come out recently. Like, I'm gonna watch Rebirth. I just like Jurassic Park. I've always loved Jurassic Park. It's literally some of my favorite movies of all time. But I don't know. Can I put that on the sideboard? Can't. I'll leave the scrap metal, and if I find another airdrop, it's worth it, I'll drop the little beacon. Unfortunately, I've never been more serious. To be honest, I might keep the beacon. God, I want to figure out what that forward is. It just says forward, and it's right here. It has got to be like in between, because you have the airdrop right here, right? It has got to be in between these two mountains. I'm gonna check it out. I did that last time and I got stuck, but I'm gonna do it again. I'll never learn. I was gonna say though, I'm gonna go watch Rebirth because fuck me. Cut that. No, I'm gonna watch Rebirth. Me and my girl are probably gonna go watch it, but like, do I have high hopes? Like I think it has Scarlett Johansson in it. She's cool. But like, eh. Like that last one was not good, dog. The weight of this truck needs to be more in the back. Or maybe I need to not come down mountains so fast. That might help a little bit. I do have to say one thing though about Jurassic World and Park in general. I love Jurassic Park, the original, and like, good lord, I would never survive in the wilds of Mud Runner. See, it says it like right there. Hold up. You go boom, 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 boom. Yeah, there's nothing there. Don't play with me, game. I wonder if I can get over that mountain. So I love Jurassic Park, and the second one's alright. I like the third one. Mainly nostalgia goggles that are like 20 times bigger than they should be. The second one's cool. Oh, hell yeah. Dog, a big ass bird just flew past my window. That was scary. So, yeah, I like the first three, and people hate on World a lot. And I don't think World is as good as the first one, obviously. Like, the first one is top tier cinema. It's the damn peak cinema meme, you know what I mean? Like, it's a great movie. The thing is, though, I think Jurassic World is one of those movies. It is a very good movie for what it's trying to do. I'm not like one of those people that's able to sit here and people have done this. Go to any other YouTube channel if you want this like insightful commentary for movies and stuff. I play video games and work a 9 to 5. Like, I would have gone to film school if I was really actually good at this kind of stuff. So gold mining. So, I think it's really good for what it's trying to do because it brings flair and action and slight, like a little bit of political commentary to a modern audience. Which, I mean, it's not as like on the nose as Jurassic Park was. No, it's too on the nose, I guess, compared to Jurassic Park. Because Jurassic Park was like very good about not being on the nose, but giving it to you. And Jurassic World's more like not good at that. It's not as good, which you want your sequels of something to be better than the original, because that's like the whole thing. You want your first one to be very good, your second one to be better, and your third one to be the best. Or all three of them be just as good as the last, so they all build on each other. You know, that's the whole point of making multiple movies, is they should be equal in quality at the very least. So we have nothing to complain about. Or maybe you don't want it to be that good, so you have something to complain about. I don't know your flow. But yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't complain about it too much because can I like switch these out? Good Lord. Oh, you can. Yeah. That's cool. And Fallen Kingdom, I like Fallen Kingdom because mainly the visuals, but I tell you the one thing I hate about Fallen Kingdom, it's basically two different movies. So, have you ever seen Sharknado? Like, the Sharknado, any of the sequels? You know how they're basically like two separate movies? Like halfway through, one of them, I think one of them it's like, they turn the Sydney Opera House into like a battle station, and it's a really cool sequence that's done bad, or really cool. It's pretty cool to be honest. But it's Sharknado, come the fuck on. But then they like go to space. Yeah. It's basically that. It's like, alright, we're, the first thing we're doing is, we're, what are we doing? The first thing we do is we blow up the whole, what is it called? The islands, and it's all scary, and we're trying to take the dinosaurs, we're trying to save them, and oh my god, that shot with the baryonyx and the lava coming down is so cool. We love that shot, cinematography is amazing, and the whole rest of the movie is, we're in a mansion. Why? Why are we in a mansion with a super soldier raptor? And yeah, I mean, there you go. I don't have a lot to say about Dominion, but I do love that one thing in Dominion where you see that video where there's the several cuts. It's gotta be this cut, the Ford. It's got to be this cut across. It can't be the vehicle. I kept thinking it was the vehicle. Okay, I'm not tripping anymore. All right, game, you got me. Wait, have you seen that video of, yeah, it is. It's just a cut across. It's a video of, oh, I guess I'm over here. Of Chris Pratt, and he is walking behind people, like when they're talking, and he keeps every cut. It's like he's doing something different. Like the first time he's walking to his left, and then they're talking, and then the next cut he's walking to his right, and then the next cut he's like in the background doing something, and the next cut, and I feel like that whole movie's like that. It's just very strange. Like stuff just happens. You know what I mean? Which, to be honest, you can say the same thing about the Jurassic Park series, sequels. And I don't want to criticize. What's that movie that we were just talking about? The second Jurassic World movie, Fallen Kingdom. Too much for being two separate movies, because I feel like Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World, feels like that also. Because there's like a whole 30-minute segment where there's a T-Rex running around San Diego. And that feels like just a lost plot point. Like, it happens, and then it's like that happens, and then it's like, okay, why did this need to happen? And how did the people on the boat die? I know that's kind of like explained in like either the novelization or another what's it called? Another screenplay. But still, I shouldn't need to watch lore videos to get explained why, get an explanation as to why that happened. Oh, was it the skull? Oh my god, don't. That shit, this vehicle falls down there, it's gonna explode into a billion pieces. Like a goddamn Lego. I'm in danger. Yeah, let's do that. About to try something crazy. Hell yeah. So what is that skull? I ought to pay attention to the map. Alright, we'll just drive back around. And not fall off. Oh shit. I have to track it? I do. What the hell? What is it? Yeah. It's a little scary. Boom. It's going to get really tiny. Oh, okay. Am I going to get like abducted or something? All the way over there. Oh my god. Oh, I see the thing up there now. Let's wait for a second. I just prefer to be able to see. Good Lord. I shouldn't use that tire. Ay. I wonder if the seasons, if there's like seasons. And if there is, I wonder if it changes the way like the river is and all that. Come on now, girl. Let's get up there. Oh, Lord. So what? A flight recorder? Alright. Was that part of the ritual? Yeah. How the... Okay. Whatever. Is this like the forest? Beyond that, I should be good in terms of finding my own way. I'm hoping I won't need anchors. Because if I do, damn it. Oh yeah, get in there. Get in there. Gotta put your ass into it. A little bit too much ass. I think that works out. Got anchors back. So if I get stuck doing this, got rid of my thing. Got a bunch of scrap metal. I think if I just go this way, I'll be good. God. How? How was that the secret? You know what? That's cool, bro. That mirror is going crazy over there. Yeah. I think I'm good. Yeah, that's money right there. Money, 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 money. Oh, I can free roam now. Cool. Team composition. Remember, this is specialists are available to you. You can hire them and make your next mission easier. Get more benefits from it. Alright, well, I'm gonna end this one here because I'm running out of time on my recording. But the next one, we're probably going to either do one of these two, or we might free roam some, actually. We're either gonna free roam some or go somewhere else. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one.